I'm in Douglasburg Library for Literacy Day, and joining me is Ms. Van Sock. How are you?
Great, how are you?
So why did y'all choose to do Literacy Day?
So, part of the SGA program is that they do community outreach, and this is also in partnership with the Chick-fil-A Leadership Academy. So, students chose to work with Sherwood Park Elementary School students and have a literacy day with them.
Why do you feel literacy at this age is important?
The studies have shown that the more books you read, the better you score on every standardized test, ACT, SAT, every standardized test. So when elementary school students can see high school students promoting literacy, it just reinforces that idea that reading is important.
How did y'all choose the activities for today?
So I allowed the students, if they had a favorite book, they could choose that and come up with an activity. Or if they didn't have any ideas, then I chose the activity for them.
That's good. Well, that's all the questions I have for now. Thank you for joining me today.
All right, great. Read, read, read.
Joining me right now is Melanie. She is one of the helpers for today's Literacy Day. Thank you for your time.
Thank you.
I wanted to ask, how do you feel about working with the kids so far?
The kids are actually very nice today. Like, I expected to come in here and them to just be extremely quiet. No, they've been really active today. So,
If y'all were to do this Literacy Day again, what would you keep or change?
I would keep the stations and the activities. One thing I would change is how long the books are, because some of the books are very long. And I would change some of the activities too, because some activities you need more hands-on stuff than others, but it keeps the kids engaged, so there's nothing to complain about.
So, would you want to do a Literacy Day like this? Why do you feel like this Literacy Day is important?
It's important because it inspires the little kids to be excited for high school, and it shows that people actually do care about them, especially at our age. And it basically it shows them that even though we're teenagers and they heard a lot of bad things, not all of them are bad, and it can grow and it can help them grow up to inspire to be us someday.
That's good. Thank you for joining me today. That's all. Joining me is Ms. Rivers. How are you?
I'm doing well. How are you?
Good. Why did you decide to write a book?
I decided to write a book because I noticed that a lot of my students were struggling with their self-esteem and their self-worth, and I wanted to write a book that addressed those issues and help them through it.
Did you write it just for today, or have you already been thinking about this for a long time?
This book has been published for quite some time. It took a lot of years of mentoring teenagers, particularly teenage girls, to think about the book I wanted to write.
Are you happy with being able to read it to the students today?
Yes, it has been a great opportunity. The kids were really receptive and they really understand this because they deal with this every day from a young age all the way to the older ages.
Thank you. That's all the questions I have, so thank you.